a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Spurs trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, it is hard to question that Patty Mills was instrumental in the Spurs title run. Getting in the best shape of his life was the key to his breakout season. As Coach Popovich said, he was a little fatty. He had too much junk in the trunk. He came back svelte and cut and understood you have to make better decisions. Point guard type decisions. Kevin?
Pop never one to hide his feelings. Doris, thank you. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Into Diaw. Looking to end the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got his first bucket of the night. Chicago leading by 18. The drive by Jordan. Healy drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Leonard trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Now here's Jordan following the miss by Tony Parker. Healy, another three for Chicago.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. San Antonio also making some changes. Baines is checked in, and it's Green in for Bellinelli.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Cartwright. And a miss there on the triple. And San Antonio has possession.
Horace Grant. That's his 3rd personal foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
And they double up Jordan. Parker with the steal. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one goes. Counter.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end. He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
From deep three-point range, here's Leonard, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
McRae's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Jordan. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Pippen, the pass to McRae. Again, Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team. That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, He's smart. He's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Williams is checked in for Grant.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And he gets it to go.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
John Paxson, he's checked in for Chicago. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession so important for him.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Picked his pocket. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Will Purdue's checked in for Armstrong.
Aaron Baines. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Chicago leading by 23. Now Pippen, 13 points in the game. Passes it to Paxson. To the wing on the left. Here's Purdue. Here's McRae. And he banks in the layup. McRae's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Chicago. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Armstrong is out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Purdue. And it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
So they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Puts up a prayer. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's San Antonio now. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Still Bulls ball.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's stolen by Duncan. Can't get the heave to fall.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Here's Baines. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Puts up a prayer. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's well off target. Here's Pippen. Here's Grant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Grant's got his first points of the night. 4
of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
The full court prayer. The rebound by Cartwright. Throws it from deep. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for Green.
In for the Spurs.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second. They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
Here's Parker. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Drilled from 11 feet out. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low. Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Here's Chicago. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Neely's checked in for the Bulls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Duncan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Diaw gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Now the Bulls with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Bulls foul call. Horace Grant. That's his 5th personal foul.
Now here's Parker. He's got 8. Here's Diaw. Count it from 12.
Horace Diaw.
Diaw's got 6 points. Here is Armstrong. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For the 3, and the shot is good.
Armstrong, 3-pointer.
Parker with it. Heaves it up. The shot no good.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Neely the pass to Pippen. Grant inside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out to the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Here's Bellinelli. Count it, and the foul. Grant, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Grant. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Parker outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
Pass to Neely. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot misses. Here's Pippen. He's got 13. In low to Cartwright. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the 3-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knockdowns.
Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Oh!
Count it.
What a shot.